Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. In what month do we vote for president? November. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who vetoes bills? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2.